No, often
Okay.
my sister made our food.
Oh, really? I see. So, how old is your sister?
20 years.
20? 20 years old.
20 years old.
I see. So, what about you? Do you can you cook any dish?
Yes, sometimes I cook.
What can you cook?
I cook omelette rice. Omelette rice.
Oh, omelette rice.
Yes,
Wow,
I like very much.
that's very good. Um, I forgot how to spell omelette. Omelette. Okay, omelette rice. I see. Wow, even I cannot cook omelette rice. Okay, so today we will be having. Today is our last class actually, and today we will have four sections, four exercises. So the first one will be warm up. So we will talk about our daily life and well simple things about our life, and then the second one will be close question, and this time we don't have open question, so we only have closed question, and then we will have discussion, and also the fourth one will be reflection. Okay. Okay, so let me ask okay, never mind. Okay. So we had our private class on Saturday, right?
Yes.
So and Sunday and Monday, Sunday and today was a holiday. So what did you do for your holiday?
I studied hard very much.
Oh,
Studied hard.
studied hard. Okay.
Yes. Because I I will have final exam
Final exam.
October 1st on October 1st.
Okay. Sometimes you can say my final exam is just around the corner.
Final exam is just around the corner.
It means the final exam is very near.
Just around. Okay.
Yeah, around the corner means very near. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so for me actually yesterday I went camping
Wow.
with my friends, and we went to the sea.
Wow.
We camped at a beach. Yeah. So I just came back from camping today, and because yesterday we stayed up until 5 a.m.
Wow.
So just now I had lunch, and then I reached home at 1 p.m. and then I slept until until 6 p.m.
Wow.
Yeah, because I was really tired because yesterday I didn't sleep much. That is why. So what about next week? Do you have any plans next week?
No. No.
Okay. Okay, so what else can I ask you? Okay. So you will be having your final exam on October, right?
Yes.
So how many subjects will you take?
I have
Okay.
10 subjects. No, 10. 7 subjects.
Seven.
But
Okay.
I have 10 exams.
Ah, 7 subjects but 10 exams. I see. 10 papers.
Yes, 10 papers.
Okay, so what is your favorite subject?
My favorite subject is math.
Mathematics.
Mathematics. Yes.
Okay. And what is your least favorite subject?
Least favorite. Oh.
The one that you hate the most?
Japanese.
Japanese.
Yes.
Japanese language.
Japanese language.
Oh, why do you say so? Is it very hard?
Very hard, and classes are
Okay.
not interesting.
Ah, very boring.
Yes, boring.
Very boring. I see. So, Japanese language. What kind of test do you do? Is it writing test or speaking test or listening test? Writing.
Writing.
Writing only.
Yes.
I see. So, can you write many kanjis?
Oh. So.
Okay. So, what is the hardest kanji that you can write?
Hardest. Oh, utsu.
What?
Utsu.
Utsu.
Yes. I sent the kanji.
Is it this one?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Wow. What is this kanji? Oh my god.
It is very difficult.
Can you write this one? Oh, this is I think not that hard, right?
Yes.
What about this one? Um Let me see. Never mind. Okay. This one.
I can't write.
Do you know what kanji this is?
Kidding, giraffe.
Oh, wow, very good. Why do you know?
You know, Japanese comedian
Okay.
name
Oh.
is Kidding.
So that person writes in kanji his name?
Yes.
Oh no, that must be very very hard to write, right?
Yes. I can
Oh.
read, but I can't write.
I see. Okay. Okay, so let us move on to the second one,
Okay.
which is questions. So I am going. Both of us will be asking a few questions because we only have 2 persons.
Okay.
So we will ask 2 questions each. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay, and so I'm going to share the screen to you to show you what kind of questions we will be asking. So last week's homework was about making decisions, right?
Yes.
How to make a hard choice, okay? So that is why for today's questions we will be asking about things that mostly go around making choices, okay? So for
Yes.
example, number one is, have you made a hard choice about your career or future path? And second, have you ever regret about what you chose? Third, have you ever
Yes.
taken the safest option when you faced hard choices, and why? And fourth, when do you face hard choices? Fifth, what hard choices people in your city or country face generally? What does the phrase unreflective assumption we make about value referred in the speech mean? What makes it hard for you to make hard choice? Or how often do you make a hard choice? But I think this one is really interesting, because sometimes people in different countries or different places face
Yes.
different hard choices, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that is why I think I'm going to ask you this question, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to ask you a question, and then after that you are going to ask me, and then we will be doing that for 2 times, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so actually you can use this one. You can ask this question. And then for the next question, you will have to think by your own, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so please ask this question.
What hard choices people in your city? I see.
Actually it's this one. You ask the question and then I will answer.
Oh, okay.
And then I will ask you the question and then you answer.
Uh,
And then you will ask another question, okay?
okay.
So there will be 4 different questions.
Okay.
Okay. So please ask one more time.
Okay. What hard choices people in your city or country face generally? Generally.
Okay, so as you know, Malaysia is a multicultural country.
What?
Multicultural.
Art culture.
Multicultural country. So multi means many and cultural means culture. So there are many cultures in one country. For example, Japan has only one. So only the Japanese people live in Japan. So Japan is a homogeneous country. Only one culture. So Malaysia has many
Yes.
cultures, like the Malay and Chinese and also Indian. So basically, we live people in Malaysia live peacefully with other with people of other races, but sometimes politicians try to divide us by race. Do you understand?
Political.
Yes, politician. People
Yes.
who people who like do you know the um what is it called? I forgot. Um, election. Election
Yes.
means
Oh.
thank you. So politicians, when they have an election, they usually try to divide people by race. So that is why we have this racial problem in Malaysia. But it is because of the politicians mostly. So the hard choice that people make in our city, in my country, is usually
Yes.
choosing politicians who are not racist. So that is one of the hard choices that people in Malaysia face usually. So we have a lot of politicians, but
Yes.
we try to choose the politicians who are not racist. But it is very hard because sometimes people do dirty tricks. The politician do dirty tricks to win election. Yes, so that is one of the problems that we have. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So do you have any questions?
No, I
No
don't have any
questions?
question.
Okay. Okay, so I will ask you a question, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so do you know any of your friend, any of your family member or friend who is making who is having to make a hard choice recently? Okay, so do you know any of your family member or friends who is making or having to make a hard decision recently?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
My younger sister is having a hard choice.
okay,
She is 15 years old
okay,
and she will have entrance exam for entrance exam of high school.
okay. For high school is okay. Entrance exam for high school.
Yes,
Okay,
but she doesn't decide the high school.
she cannot decide.
Yes,
Cannot decide the high school.
yes,
Okay. So I have a question for you. So how do
yes.
you help your sister to make a good decision?
Uh, I have a lot of friends
Okay,
other high school,
okay,
not Olga High School. So
okay,
I tell her I tell her the school life
mm.
of my friends.
Oh, okay, I see. So you ask opinions from your friends from other high schools. I see.
Yes.
Wow, that's very good. Okay. Okay, so please ask me a question.
Okay. Mm, eh, to, choosing using your clothes
Okay.
is is hard for you.
Uh, okay, I see. Maybe you can say, is it hard to choose clothes for you? Okay.
Yes, is it hard to choose clothes for you?
Okay, so actually, yes, it is hard because I have um. Wait a second.
Okay.
Because I am picky when it comes to clothing. I only wear clothes from certain brands only. So only a few brands I wear.
Wow.
So that is why it is a little hard for me to choose clothes because there are not many options to choose from.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so I think that is all for our second activity because we will have to spend more time on discussion. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so let us do our discussion right now, and we will have to do two things. So the first one is presentation,
Yes.
and then the second one will be case study.
Okay.
Presentation and also case study. Okay.
Okay.
So first of all, for the presentation, you'll have to do 1 minute presentation.
Okay.
Okay. So you will have the topic for your presentation is this one. The last time I made a hard choice. Okay.
Yes.
So you already did this during your homework.
Yes.
So I will give you a few minutes to
Yes.
change a little bit of your homework and
Okay.
not and you will have to change a little bit but not read the whole sentence. I mean not read the whole thing only, but change a few sentences. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I have your homework, so I will see your homework. I will look at your homework and see if you change a few questions. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so for this time, I will give you 3 minutes
Yes.
to prepare. Okay, so we will start
Okay.
at 9:29. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so please start now.
Yes.
Okay, so it's already 9:29.
Yes.
So okay, so I have already seen your homework, so I will not type it on the message, but I'm going to see it so that I can
Yes.
make sure that you change a few sentences, and I will show you the time over here, okay?
Okay.
Okay, wait a second. Okay, so can you see?
Yes.
Okay, so please start your 1 minute presentation from, can you see?
Yes.
Okay, so starting from now.
Okay. I had a hard decision by just yesterday. I have I had to choose the science course or the liberal arts course. Why it is hard for me is that I'm interested in various things. For example, I want to launch a manned rocket in Japan. Also, I want to research a cause of the migraine that I have suffered from. If I want to study these themes at university, I have to choose the science course to study for the entrance exam. On the other hand, I'm interested in economy or international cooperation too. If I studied them at university, I should choose a liberal arts course at high school, and I choose science course. Yes, that's all.
Okay, very good. So have you already chosen your course?
Yes,
Okay, so who did you consult with when choosing between the two courses?
uh, my cousin's father.
Oh, cousin's father. Okay. Your
Because
cousin's your cousin's father is your uncle, right?
uncle, yes,
Okay.
my uncle. Because he is he studied
Okay.
about rocket in university.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So
So what did he say that made you choose science course?
mm, he said actually making a rocket is very difficult and I have to study harder
Okay.
because it is very a lot it is very
It is very
he
hard.
said yes very hard. I have to study harder but
Okay.
there are a lot of fun.
Okay, I see. But it is fun to make rockets.
Yes.
I see. So so do you have any universities that you are targeting to go? Are you targeting to enter any university?
No.
because I don't think that all university have facilities for rocket study.
Mhm.
So that is why maybe you will have to go to the good universities
Yes.
so that you can study about rockets.
Yes.
Okay, so what how did your parents react to your choice?
Mm. My father, my father wanted me
Okay,
to choose science course.
to
So,
choose.
to choose science course.
Okay,
So he he was happy. He was happy.
oh, he was very happy, very glad. I see. Oh,
Yes.
what about your mother?
Mother mother said make uh, make your decision
Okay.
myself by myself.
Okay.
So uh, and I I didn't say my mother
Okay.
that I choose science course.
Oh, so you haven't told your mother yet.
Yes.
Okay, you can say it like this. I haven't tell my mother that I chose science course.
I haven't tell my mother that
Ah,
I chose science
I'm
course.
sorry, I haven't told.
I haven't told my mother that I chose science course.
I see. So you live in Kyoto, right?
Yes.
So do you want to enter Kyoto University,
Yes.
or do you want to go to any other universities?
Mm.
Right now you are third year.
First.
First year, high school.
Yes.
I
Yes.
see. So have you chose your university yet? Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay, so when you will be choosing your university,
Yes.
who will you ask for information?
Mm. My teacher. My teacher.
Okay, I see. So you will ask your teacher. Okay,
Yes.
very good. So, okay, so I think that is the only questions that I can ask you. Okay,
Mhm.
so the next one will be case study.
Yes.
Okay, so the case study is something like this. Okay, so we will be talking about Royce. So case
Right.
study starts from now on. Okay,
Okay.
so we will be there is a situation. So I will explain to you about the situation bit by bit. Okay, so you will be Royce.
Royce.
Yes. So Royce is a 35 years old businessman. Royce
Yes.
is a male.
Mhm.
So He is dating someone who is named Nancy. He has been dating with. Okay, so please read the two messages that I wrote just now, starting from Royce.
Okay. Royce is a 35 years old businessman. He has been dating with Nancy for 2 years. She is waiting for him to propose.
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 Okay. So do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. So the next one is. Okay. Please read this one.
He is satisfied with his career. He has nice carriages and salary is higher than average of his country.
Okay. Okay. Wait a second. Oh no. Wait a second.
Okay.
Okay. So. Okay. Please read this one.
But he is thinking to change jobs or start to run his own company because he sometimes feels his job is not rewarding or fulfilling.
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 Yes. Okay. Next one.
He knows that Nancy wants him to keep working in the same company.
Okay. So the question is this one.
Yeah. If you were Royce, how would you decide your next career?
Okay, so for the keywords, I'm going to share the screen.
Okay.
Okay, so the keyword is that Royce is you are 35 years old and your girlfriend wants to marry you. And then your current company is okay, you have nice colleagues and you have a high salary. But sometimes you feel that your job is not rewarding or fulfilling. So you want to change your job or run your own company. However, your girlfriend wants you to keep working at the same company. Okay?
Okay.
So if you were Royce, will you keep working at the same company? Will you keep working at the same company? Or change your company? Okay. So will you keep working at the same company or change your company or start a new company? Okay?
Okay.
So you will have to think about Nancy, and also you will have to think about um, your colleagues, your current colleagues, and also your future. Okay. So, what is
Okay.
what will you do if you were Royce?
Yes. I will change my company or start a new company.
Okay.
Yes. Because it is exciting.
Okay.
Exciting. And I can if I tell Nancy
Okay.
about this 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 deciding that this choice
This choice. Okay.
this choice Nancy disagree with me
Okay.
maybe, but I can mm, I can I can argue.
Okay.
I can argue. I can argue. Yes.
Okay. So is that all?
Yes. That's all.
So I will be Nancy. Okay. So please tell me
Yes.
the advantages of changing your company or starting a new one.
Yes. It is difficult.
Because if you want to argue with Nancy, you will have to know what to say, right?
Yes.
Of course.
Of course. Of course.
Okay,
I
so please tell me.
it is exciting for me.
Okay,
Very exciting for me.
okay, so let's do it like this. So you don't have to think it as your company, but think of it as your school. For example, you like your school right now, but you want to change your school. So why do you want to change school? So something like that. Okay, first of all, because it is exciting. Okay. Okay. What else? Maybe you can make new friends.
Yes.
Meet new people and make new
friends.
friends. Okay. What else?
And I want to find the words. Words. No.
Worse?
Working. It was working. Uh, I I want to find
Okay.
new my hobby and my hobby because
New
my character.
new passion.
Yeah, yes. I like new passion.
Okay.
And I want to feel I like my school.
You want to feel.
Feel
Okay.
I like my school.
Okay.
Or
Is the internet okay? Because I can see that you are it is like the connection is not good. Is it okay?
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. So when you want to, for example, for this case study, Royce is a
Mm-hmm.
35 years old businessman, right? So
Yes.
you are a first year high school student. So you will not understand Roy's feeling, but you can change. For example, a company you can change to school, so that you can so that the situation will be more will be nearer, so that the
Yes.
situation will be nearer to you, and you can think more, you can think better. So if
Mm-hmm.
because you have never entered a company yet, right? So you wouldn't know
Yes.
what to do. But if you change the situation to a situation that you are familiar with,
Mm-hmm.
then you can think better, I think. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So thank you very much
Thank you.
for the discussion. So next we will do reflection, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you two questions. Okay?
Okay.
So the first question is, what did you learn in today's class? Okay? So please tell me what you learned in today's class.
Okay. Uh, I learned if I change a question.
I'm sorry. Can you say that one more time because it was stuck just now. I cannot hear what you said.
Okay.
Okay.
If if
If
if the question is difficult, I can change the question to easy question or or nearly
okay.
question.
Familiar.
Familiar question.
Okay.
Yes. Then I can think more deeply about the question.
I see. Okay. Anything else?
Yes, that's all.
That's all. Okay. Okay, that's very good. So the next one is, if you score yourself in today's class, how much would you give out of 100? So it is the same with last week's question. So last week I think you gave yourself 50, did you?
Yes,
Okay, so what about today's class?
55.
55. Okay, that's very good. That's
Yes,
good because you are improving.
yes,
Okay. Okay, so that's
little
very good.
bit.
So please work harder so that you can get 100, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so The homework, so today is the last class. So this is the end of the class for this level. And answer the question below. Okay, so I'm going to give you the questions. I'm going to send it to your private message, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so the first question is, okay. So there will be 4 questions. So I just sent the questions to you. So
Okay.
I will there are no word limit or word requirement. So you can write as many as you want, okay? Or as little as you want. But please maybe more than 100 for each questions. Is that okay?
Okay.
100 words, okay? At least.
100 words.
Yes. So I will discuss these questions with you during the last private class.
Okay.
So okay, so let's set our private class. So when do you want to have your private class? So what day is okay? I cannot do Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is no. Is I cannot have the private class because I will be in Tokyo.
Ah.
Okay, so I can only do Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So
Okay. I I can on Wednesday.
okay, Wednesday. Okay.
Yes.
So what time will you be available on Wednesday?
Uh,
9?
9.
9
Okay,
p.m. is
9.
okay? Like today. Okay, 9 p.m. Wednesday. Okay, so on Wednesday, please answer all these questions, and then we will check the questions together. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I think that is all for today. Do you have any questions to ask?
I have a question
Okay.
about the last homework.
Okay. Oh yeah, the one that you asked. Okay. Kind of got, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, so let me see. Okay. Kind of got. So this is your, so I will paste the sentence that you wrote. So you are trying to say that you understand, right?
Yes.
So kind of is like, it's very informal. So you can say, hmm, I somewhat understand.
Um,
I somewhat understand.
I somewhat understand.
So somewhat means kind of like I kind of like I know but like nantonaku.
Yes.
So it is like somewhat. Okay, to this one, to a certain degree.
To a certain degree.
Yes. So somewhat and to a certain degree is very formal. So you can use it when like giving a speech, or you can also say rather or quite.
Rather. Quite.
Yes. Okay, so there are many ways of saying somewhat, but
Yes.
okay, so actually somewhat and to a certain degree is very formal. So you can use it during speeches, but you can also use rather or quite. But these two are a little bit informal. So there is formal and informal. Kind of is very informal, and somewhat and to a certain degree is very formal. But rather is over here, somewhere over here in the middle. Okay.
Okay.
So you can say that I somewhat understand that making choices makes us better. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so any more questions?
No, I don't have.
Okay, so I will see you on 9 p.m. on Wednesday, okay? Okay, so
Yes.
today was is there's only one student, but did you was it okay? Only one
Yes.
student, only you, but was it okay? This is like private class. Okay. Okay, so I will see you on Wednesday, okay?
Yes.
Okay, have a good night.
Good night.
Good night. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
면독센